Hey everybody, this is Jason, the Science Outreach Manager and the Life Science Educator here at the Children's Museum Houston. Right now I am sitting inside the Art Academy to show you how to make a tessellation, and this is part of our Freedom Fest Wonder Week and part of the Juneteenth Day. So, what is a tessellation? A tessellation is a repeating pattern that you find on a piece of art. The difference between a tessellation and a puzzle is this. When you look at the tessellation I began here, it's the same repeating pattern going across and going up and down. Puzzle pieces fit together, but they fit together because different pieces are shaped so that they can fit in interesting ways. This one is just a repeating pattern of the same exact puzzle piece. And you can see when you come down here that it fits exactly on the first one I drew. So if I were to take this off, you see it like that. I put it back on, you see it like that. Now this particular tessellation really doesn't have any meaning. All I did was I took a square and I cut this piece from the bottom and taped it to the top, and I cut this piece from the side and taped it over here and left one edge. You always want to make sure you leave one edge so you have a place to start. And then I took my black Sharpie and I just drew all around it. Right here in black, then I took my green Sharpie and drew all around it right here in green, and I took my red Sharpie and drew all around it right there, and I did black, and I kept going. And then, as you can see, I started filling some of it in. Now, the reason why I did it in black, green, and red was to honor Juneteenth and honor the Pan-African flag, and these are the colors of the Pan-African flag. So you can make a tessellation as well, use these colors, but you could probably make a better one than me. You can probably make something that might look like Africa, or you can make something that might look like Martin Luther King Jr., something like that. I'm not that talented. I just make goofy designs like this. But again, honoring it with the colors. So, how come tessellations are important? Well, they're important because they're a geometric shape, and in math it's important to understand geometric shapes and how they fit together. And it's really important to understand how patterns fit together. When you start to understand the geometric shapes and the patterns, then you start to understand art. And tessellations have been in art for centuries, millennia even. When you look at some of the African art from Africa, you will see tessellations all over that. At the end of this video, we're going to include some of that art. There was a very famous artist named MC Escher who was very good at freehand drawing tessellations. He could just think of them and start to put them on paper. He didn't have to make a template like this. He could just draw them perfectly across. I'll include some MC Escher. So when you start to see tessellations, you start to see their value and you start to see how beautiful they are artistic-wise, which is again something you'll see at the end of this video. Now, I would like you to make your own tessellation. Again, it's really simple. You cut a piece off the bottom, it doesn't matter how, tape it to the top, cut a piece off the side, doesn't matter how, tape it to the side, and then continue doing that repeating pattern all the way across. If you do a tessellation of your own, please take a picture of it and then post that picture onto our social media sites. We have Facebook, we have Instagram, we have Twitter. We'd like to see the tessellation you made, especially if you're going to make one that's honoring Juneteenth as well. If you're watching this video on YouTube, please hit the subscribe button. When you hit that subscribe button, you will get notified about all our other art activities, our math activities, our science activities, our Mr. Oh Wow moments, our story times, and our Tater Tot tunes. Well, for now, that's all I have. I hope you are having a good day. I hope to see you soon. Thanks a lot, everybody. Bye for now.